Hello, I will take you through the hepatitis management app which I created and just so that you can see its features with ability to actually record and also retrieve results of patients who are within your management strategy so that you can actually easily access the database, update it, and whenever they come for reviews and so on. This is how the app opens, uh, and you can see that it's quite displayed very evenly and within a single interface. Here, if you're not sure about what the box would mean, you just hover over it and it tells you what to do. Enter full name here, comes on here, and it tells you how the format in which you should enter the date of birth. Over here, hospital number, and tells you how to do everything. So, in other words, it's quite intuitive. You just hover over it and it guides you as to what you should include in each section. This is so that it can be uniform across board. This is offline, and once installed, that would just be all you need, and everything would be offline. And it does not need any extra energy to operate. It's a very small app and just stays on your PC. Obviously, I will show you how a few database data which I've entered one or two there to tell you. Now, if you, for example, open this and intend to submit an empty database, it will tell you one or more of required parameters have not been entered. So it will not enter an empty space. You can actually, uh, if, for example, you're entering something and you decide that it was not appropriate and you clear it, watch now, and you see that everything there clears up. Okay, you can exit here or print whatever you've done within the database. Now let me take you through the search function. There's one patient here I called very humorously hepatitis liver and kid patient. You see that everything I've entered for that patient came up, including the name, date of birth, city, the languages the patient can speak, hospital number, marital status, number of children, and everything I've entered, including you can see that this can roll through to give you overall idea of what has been entered here. Regardless of the number of items you've entered, it will view it. And so, which is quite good for retrieving information for your patients whenever they come for review. Okay, you can clear that and enter the next patient to review as well. Okay, right. Let me take you through a new patient, for example, you want to put in here, and I can now imagine I'm putting in, let's just trial patient two because I've entered one before like that. And let's imagine that the date of birth given, uh, again, not sure about how to enter that date of birth, you just hover and it tells you how to do it, the format in which you should enter. Imagine that this is December and 2000, and trial patient 2 is female. Hospital number, let's give number 2. City, uh, let's imagine Beulah, Beulah land, and the languages can speak all the languages. Let's imagine that are available. These are languages of some country. This patient is married. Imagine has got 3, 8, 9 children. Oh, that's too much. Let's bring it down a bit. If it goes beyond a particular number, you can actually stop there. Let's imagine the patient has 9 children. Let's say that for fun. And date of review was today, which is 08/01/2022. Symptoms, none. for example, and risk factor for hepatitis B, it's family member, past medical history, not on history, not on any medication at the moment, uh, no blood, just went for blood donation and was found to have a positive test, yet to do combo test, and viral load not done as well. So first time coming, okay, not done, and clinical diagnosis. At this point, we don't know yet because we have not got the real idea. So we can put others there awaiting confirmation. So here we can management plan will be do initial investigations before deciding on management plan. Okay, and then follow up here. You can say, imagine it takes 3 months to complete that, and requested investigations as per protocol. It is assumed that there would be a protocol for you to follow, and in updates fashion, there will be some information about what kind of investigations to be requested, which will be would be uh, on this uh, platform as well. Let's imagine Dr. T is the one seeing. Okay, let's call it a Titus kind of a name like that. And 3 months from now will be sometime in March 008. That will be March 2022. Okay. At this point, you can submit or check what you've entered to be sure, and then submit. See that it's taking time. So it tells you that because it thinks that this an erroneous app. But all you need to do is just say allow the app. Okay. Okay. That once you allow it, because you can trust that this came safely, and then uh, it would then go in, and you can now submit. Good. So you say you have successfully saved info to database. To prevent that submission from creating problems, uh, allow the app to be used on your PC, and it wouldn't interfere with anything. You can trust that there would be no problems with that. And once it submits, it clears that. Remember, the name of the patient again is trial patient 2. Let's imagine, remember, if you remember what we entered before, you can see that there the patient appears. Without leaving this platform, you can see everything that we entered. If you remember what we put in here, and it came back exactly as we did. So this is actually going to be able to remember, and even when you exit the app, let's imagine you exit it, okay, and you come back and enter the app again, and then open, wait for it to open a little bit. Um, Very good. So again, before you can search for patient, you just clear that and then put trial patient 2, and then click on there, and then you see there again. So remove, going out of the app and coming back doesn't change anything. You would, everything is saved on the system there. And if, for example, I haven't put so many patients and you want to do a bit of a research uh, on the patients and know the number of patients you've got and so on and so forth, you can actually see the database, exit here, come in here. That's the kind of special entry, and there it opens, and you see that our trial patients was here entered. There's another one, uh, the other previous patients we watched, we saw before. There you see there, and look, you can see our own trial patient 2 just entered there. I think this should be very good, and all the fields have been captured. Perfect. Please do let me know if you're interested in this app. and send me a message, and I will be able to send you the download link, and also or provide somebody to actually help download this for you on your system. And you will uh, be required to go through a bit of a pilot work to um, and get some support so that you can use this seamlessly without any problems on your PC. Thank you.